That should be fine. We'll... Boop! Alright. I'm already in Ul'dah because, if I recall, it starts at Camp Drybone. I haven't restarted it yet. I figured I'd wait to do that. Normally I say, well, I hope y'all had a good week, but I streamed yesterday, so I hope you had a good Wednesday. New game plus, and we want Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry. We're going to go through all 3 of them on stream. I have not accepted the new one yet because I won't be able to replay it until it's done, and that's not going to be finished for a good while. So I'm going to start the new quest chain when we get to it, and then we'll do streams of it as the parts are released, like we do with the raids. But we've just got a fair amount to get through before then. It is mostly talking. There are duties involved, but again, if you enjoyed the Legend of Dragoon stream for my voice acting, then here we go again. I've been trying to think of how I want to do the voices because none of them actually speak. So I just kind of got to make most of this shit up. Alrighty. Part 1, Realm Reborn. Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry. Beard lost forever when the calamity struck. A true Eorzean hero and legend has returned to the realm. Join Hildibrand Manderville, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, and his talented and charming assistant Nashu Makaraka as they scour all creation to solve the most perplexing cases to plague the people of Eorzea. Let's do it. Yes. I've only done New Game Plus, I want to say twice, so I'm still a little fuzzy on how it all works. It starts with the rise and fall of gentlemen, but I need to see where this is. Oh, it's right here. Okay, that's even better. I just started in Ul'dah, so it would be cheaper to get to Drybone, because I know that's where things actually start. Who be plucking? The rise and fall of gentlemen. Reward unobtainable in New Game Plus mode. An old acquaintance of Wymond is at wit's end, and a businessman would have you help her. I hear you've been busy as a bee, has he? It seems half the whispers what come my way relate to your comings and goings. You pick up a lot of side quests from this guy, so he's not just related to this quest. Being the active type you are, I reckon you'd be interested in investigating some queer rumors, am I right? But before that, let me ask. Ever heard of a man named Hildibrand? Have you heard of Hildibrand before? No, unfortunately not. To hear him tell it, he was Eorzea's greatest and most famous inspector. Famous. Famous anist. Why did I laugh at that? Still, can't say I'm surprised you don't know him. To his credit, Hildibrand and his assistant had a knack of showing up when something shady was afoot. As for sussing out the culprits, oh, you can't say that anymore, Wymond. Well, he had his moments, though I hesitate to give him sole credit. Any road, 5 years ago, he gets it in his head that he's cracked the code of Messiah's 7th verse. Dalamud, the calamity, all of it can be stopped, he says, so long as he finds the hero of prophecy. And wouldn't you know it, the hero was Hildibrand himself. So he flies off toward Dalamud. Aye, that's right, he flew. Launches himself straight into the air, somehow ridiculous as it sounds. Of course, it's only logical that he's got to come back down, though it was only recently that we found his body. I had reason for bringing this up. Oh, right. So, Nashu, Hildibrand's erstwhile assistant, has since become an inspector in her own right. At present, she's investigating the queer rumors I mentioned earlier. You can't just say weird, dude. I don't like Q sounds. They're weird to say. Well, I also don't like W's. She's a sweet lass, a bit daft, but sweet nonetheless. So when I hear she's at wit's end, I want to help. Thing is, I prefer to meddle in the affairs of the living. Zombies are most definitely not my forte. So if you're willing, I'd be grateful if you lend her a hand. As for where to find her, she's like to visit Hildibrand's grave in the Lich Yard when she's frustrated. Try looking for her there first. Alright, now we're going to Camp Drybone. I jumped the gun a little. You can't just get straight to east. You know what? Let's walk. Oh man, it's been ages since I've done these older ones. I've done them as they release. So... And there wasn't one for Shadowbringers. Oh, that's right. I just got that damn Sabatender Imperador mount. I usually do Mount Roulette, but I got the damn thing, I'm using it. Also, I have mount music turned off because I never got to hear the actual game music playing through the game. It was always just mount, 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 mount. So I turned that off in Shadowbringers. Eastern Family. Of course, it just happens to be quiet right now. Go figure. I suppose while we're in transit, I haven't redone Alice yet. I'm going to do that tomorrow after work. I've got to replay to when we meet the Hatter, and then remember to turn right instead of left when it gives me the choice of where to go. Otherwise, you know, we'll be stuck in the same soft lock. Also, I'm going to be doing up through the Heavensward quest with as Blue Mage. Whoa. Welcome to Camp Drybone. Because I feel like it? Nah, because I feel like it. And I don't need any more reason than that. Ah, so I had to check in something. I like his little walk. I also went right past her. I was too busy admiring his little walk. Catch you later, Sabatender dude. Oh, if only you were still alive, Inspector. You know how to stop these zombies. I don't... man, that's more Southern Belle than I'd originally anticipated. Ah, you there. Could you be? You've come to offer your services to me? Yeah, sure. Oh, but where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Nashu, Agent of Inquiries, Extraordinary Inspector. Frank, you're kind of in the way of the cutscene. Oh shit, I turned off the game instead of Frank. At least, that's what I'm trying to be. It's not quite as easy as he made it look. Inspector Hildibrand was a great man, a real Eorzean hero. We traveled the world, me and him, solving cases and thwarting evil. No matter the mystery, you could always count on the Inspector to solve it with grace and style. But then there was the final case. The case of the century, he called it. How to stop the Red Moon from destroying the world. And fixing the microphone so I can speak quieter and not lose it. To save us all, he flew into the sky, and all I could do was watch. But then he came back down, he... Hold on, I'm echoing real quick. This is all a joke. A big funny joke, right, Inspector? Any moment now you'll burst out of ground and shout, "Surprise! Had you fooled, eh?" And then we'll laugh and laugh. Thanks, Grandpa. Hildibrand Manderville, beloved son. They say no one remembers the warriors of light. Their names, their faces, all gone forever. But I remember you, Inspector. No, Gentleman Hero Hildibrand. I can never be the hero you were, but I'll do my best to try. Let me just get changed right here. I, Nashu, Inspector Extraordinaire, will carry on your legacy. So I told myself, well, Nashu, there must be a leader, a head zombie who tells the rest what to do. Therefore, all we need to do is kill him. Again, that is. Unfortunately, I don't know where he is or how to find him, but now that you're here, my faithful assistant, you could try the one good idea I've come up with so far. If you go to where these dapper zombies were last seen in southern Thanalan, dapper zombies, you might find them. And then you could, you could become their friend and ask to meet their leader. Yeah, that's sure to work. Thanks, Nashu. I just don't want to put up with people shouting. Oh, shit, that's right. I gotta... I'm playing through OBS right now. So I can't just, like, click the mount roulette button. Like I normally have it set up for. Okay, bye music. We didn't want the music anyway. There's Halatali. Whee! I'm gonna fly under this branch. Oh, that was so sick! Yeah, 10 points! Not as much as the fisheye, but 10 points is still good. So, if I remember, we're going around Zanrock, right? Yeah. Participate in the Fate Fallen Corpses Ride in style in southern Thanalan. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna have to pull the game window up. It lagged a little because I was moving the window, so I can still see chat. Because I'm gonna have to read, like, I can't read really small text through OBS. Okay. No, this should be fun. I'll just play it like that. Are there none who would take up their blade and join us? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Oh, he's trying to start a fate over here. No, dude, I got business. Biji Nasu. The fate's not going yet. So I guess we'll just have to obliterate this tortoise instead. Pulp it. Pulp that tortoise. There we go. And I'm not rescaling the game window because that like moves the HUD and then everything gets all messed up, and God, it's so annoying. No, things looking okay. Let's jostle these Amalja. Why not? Oh, they survived. Oh, the beacon's still... Oh, okay. No, I just felt like being blue mage. Sometimes you just want a blue.
Oh, and I was hoping his feet was running when we got here.
Oh, mouse cursor. Oh, that's the tortoise. Whoa, oh, you just kind of magically reappeared. You didn't fade in or anything, did you? I like how it just falls over. Ooh. Man, like every time I pass by, this fate's running. And now that I'm here for it, nada. Well, okay then. Yeah. I love this outfit though. The best gown ever, because it is. And it looks fantastic in royal blue, which is the only true blue mage blue. Don't let pretenders tell you otherwise. If you're a blue mage and you're not wearing royal blue, then you're doing it wrong. Oh my god. Ah, the sprite's back! Oh! That tortoise scared me. It's been a while since I've been over here, actually. I rarely have a reason to be in areas like this anymore, unless I'm helping people with things. There's some dapper zombies and they're hostile. I feel so cultured. I feel so refined. He stopped attacking me to pose. That's how you know how dapper these zombies are. What did he say? A gentleman is rather than does? Do not disturb our practice. Oh, I guess I should have dog skin on, shouldn't I? Oh, now that I'm level 50, those Amalja will like totally get up in my business if I go too far over there. If I go too far over there. Begone, villain! Leave the gentle dead men in peace. Wait, did you say, am I a gentleman yet? You are neither a gentleman nor a zombie! It's got me there. Put some Quasar in there. Oh, come on, I only need like one more. Okay. There we go. Show the curious parchment to Nashi. Get all oiled up. May as well. I guess we're taking the tank, lads. Fire! Oh, damn you. Gentlemen zombies. What do they think of next? Oh, what's up, Rando? Yeah, we were going through here the other day, learning blue spells. Oh wait, Central Family. No, that's not what I want. I want Eastern Family. Harder, bigger, faster, stronger. Nah, I'm good. I don't even have, like... I maxed out as blue, so... Well, and even then, I know... Blue gets, like, all their experience from fighting normal enemies. I don't know if it's really worth doing fates as a blue mage. I've never really tried. Because you can just kill like a dozen normal enemies and level up if you're in the right place. So why go through all the trouble of fate hunting? Whee! Oh, this is also early Valkyria Chronicles. Now that I think about it. Gotta love nature. I don't know if it'll prompt me to give her the thing, so I want to read it. Writ upon this map of the Sigoli Desert in the flamboyant, flowing hand are the words, "A gentleman is, rather than does." Oh, did you find the zombies? You did? Oh, somebody's asking me a thing. Oh, damn it. I'll reply to him in a minute. Oh, that's wonderful. I've been busy too. The head zombie will rue the day he meets me. You'll see. So tell me, what did you learn? Hold on. I want to respond to this guy. Intel, tribe quests. Shadowbringers. He was asking me where I got my tank. Nothing too fancy. Okay, thanks. Okay, now let's talk to Nashu. It looks like he's a new player, so I don't want to get too far into it. What did you learn? Don't want to spoil anything there. But yeah, well, you're watching the stream, so odds... You know these streams aren't protected. Well, it's not spoilery, really. It's the dwarf tribe reward. Like, higher levels in Shadowbringers. Oh, so you weren't able to make new friends. That's a shame. But this parchment, this is a map of the Sigoli Desert. There's a spot marked here to the south, and look, there's something written here. A gentleman is rather than does. That sort of reminds me of... well, no matter. Let's see where this map takes us, assistant. Onward to the Sigoli! It's our asses are going right back where we just were. I'm teleporting this time. I don't care. We already made the trek once. Southern Thanolin. We'll go to Forgotten Springs. And it's cheap enough to where I'm not going to waste an Aetheryte ticket. I was taking a drink. Stop teleporting so fast. I remember having to run through here before we could fly. It's just, oh, it's so big. And well, now you also get movement speed when you can fly. So it's nowhere near as bad now. Fallen wizard! What's up, Nashu? I don't think I misread the map. Maybe they're just shy, though. I say we call out to them and let them know we come in peace. And when the leader shows himself, we strike! I will go wither the wild rose blooms. A gentleman is, rather than does. Who summons the gentle dead men? They live! They live! Oh no, that's a zombie. They live, and we hunger. My brothers, lend me your ears. A gentleman does not dine upon his guests. Spare these two fair ladies your mastications. Withdraw, I say, and harass them no more, says the well-spoken zombie. Up in the sky, look! It's a bird! No, it's an airship! No, no! It's the inspector! We hear and we obey! It really is you! I knew nothing could kill the great Inspector Hildibrand. Hildibrand? Who is this Hildibrand of whom you speak? My name is Zombiebrand, Devourer of Brains, Undead Overlord Extraordinaire! I'm flexing like he does when I'm saying that. What are you saying? You're not an undead overlord. You're a gentleman inspector. Inspector Overlord, Inspector Overlord. Oh, Inspector, you're just confused as all. Don't worry, I'll knock some sense back in a noggin of yours. Stay your hand, milady. You know not what you do. Even if I were the esteemed gentleman you purport me to be, the concussive force of the blast is more like to liquefy my... If crashing into the ground made you forget, then an explosion of equal force ought to make you remember. I'll save you, Inspector, or kill you trying! See? Even you acknowledge the possibility that this plan will result in my... death. That face, though! Gotta love the many faces of Hildibrand. Normally, I would applaud your ingenuity, Nashu, but I would have preferred that you found a more elegant solution. Ah! He remembers me! Inspector Hildibrand remembers me! Yes, yes, I remember you, my faithful assistant. What I do not quite remember is how I came to be here. again. It was a dark, stormy night. Not quite unlike this one. Turned into the SpongeBob narrator for some reason. Such a wonderful dream. I slew a dragon and... well, Hildibrand didn't quite kill Bahamut. Sorry to break the news to him. What is this place? And, for that matter, who am I?
We have been trying to contact you regarding your car's extended warranty.
I haven't got one of those calls in a while, thank God.
Hey, welcome to the Unlife.
Some things you can't just break out of, huh? I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have awoken at last! I always knew you'd come back to us. Be it Red Moon or Black Dragon, no fiend is a match for my legendary might. And who might this fine lady be? Could she perhaps be one of my many admirers? Oh, what is this faint tingling sensation in my arm? This ringing in my ears, this dizziness, could it be a case? We'll leave Frank off. I have shouts turned off on this tab anyway. Mild concussion will not sway Inspector Hildibrand from his true calling! Back in the saddle, baby! Verily, it could be naught else. Somewhere nearby, dastardly doings are afoot, and only I can thwart them. Copious quantities of sand, unbearable heat. Aha! The Sigoli Desert! I'd bet my life on it. Which means Ul'dah is but a short trek away. Yes, it all fits. Only that den of iniquity could so violently trigger my keen investigator sense. Fear not, law-abiding citizens. Inspector Hildibrand shall soon deliver you from evil. My Hildibrand gets a little loud, so I need to fix the microphone again. He actually left footprints. Oh, which way did he go, Ezzy? Did you see? Oh dear, I've got to find him. And change my outfit too. So we're going back to the Steps of Nald. I'm just going to teleport back there, because that is quite a ways away from Southern Phandalin. Steps of Nald, and it's only 100 gil. I miss Hildibrand. Okay, so where are we going? Where are we dropping, lads? Well, we're dropping in the Aetheryte Plaza. I guess that's not really the question here. Question, residents of Ul'dah. Oh, on the other side. That would help. Oh, hi, Agnes. Beg your pardon? You wish to question me as to the whereabouts of that deviant running around town dressed in rags? Do I look like a reporter for the Mithril Eye? I do not consort with perverts. I think that could be slander. What? You're looking for a half-naked Highlander what likes to catch criminals? I think I'd remember a thing like that. If you do manage to find this inspector friend of yours, tell him to do something about that goddamn duelist. My mate's pa's cousin's kid's best friend lost his blade the other day to that bastard. I'll keep that in mind, Mr. Needle. Sorry, lass, but if it's information you want, you'd be served best by going to Wymond. The only rumors I've heard are those about the weapon thief. Calls himself a duelist, or so I hear, but when you don't allow your opponents to refuse, well... Yeah, that's kind of a... not duelisty, that's just being a dick. What's up, Wyman? Remember us from 20 minutes ago? I take it you've dealt with the zombie problem, eh? So do tell, just why were they dressing up like dandies? Wyman! Hey, Wyman! Thal's almighty bugger me a bleeding spear. The dead have risen and they're walking the streets of Ul'dah. No need for melodrama, my good man. As you can see, reports of my death were greatly exaggerated. It's true. He's not a zombie. I checked. You do seem to be hale and healthy, which, beggars the question. How the seven hells did you survive that fall? Why question divine providence? What matters is that Eorzea's champion has returned, and that he, and by that I mean I, shall bring this thieving duelist to justice. Heard about that, did you? Might be harder than you think. Even I've got no inkling of that fellow's current whereabouts. Inconceivable! I refuse to believe that the ever-inquisitive, ever-ambitious, ever-reliable Wyvern is without a single shred of information, even one of dubious relevance. Well... I make no promises, mind you, but there was some talk of a fair maiden what said her most... This knave assaulted a young woman as well! The audacity! I should fly to her side at... Why, if it isn't the lady from the Sigoli! A serendipitous encounter indeed, unless you too seek the belligerent duelist. Capital! It shall be invigorating to engage in a friendly battle of wits. Already the spirit of competition fills me. Come, Nashu! We must away! I can't pose the way I did and push the button on the controller at the same time. Both hands were occupied like crossing themselves. Ah, damn it, Hildy. I haven't told you the lass's name yet. After her own heart. Wyman believes it would be best if you assisted Inspector Hildibrand with his investigation. Well, Leslie, you might as well go after him. He'll be disappointed if you don't. The lady in question is named Yellow Moon. She's a woman with a taste for the finer things in life. Safe to say you'll find her getting fitted for something in the Weaver's Guild most every day. Good luck with the inspecting, Inspector. Actually, if I'm doing these quests, I need to change my title. Sort by name. There we go. Only fitting. I also forgot where I was going. The Weaver's Guild. We'll just walk there. It's not too far. Oh hey, I forgot the clock's on the screen. It is 8:42. It doesn't feel like it's been 40 minutes. I say that every time I look at the clock. Literally every time. It doesn't seem like it's been... Guy over there doing squats, picking things up. That person, Flint Boda, going into a cutscene. Oh, my beloved pure heart was unlike any wand you've ever seen. Elegant, refined, the perfect accessory for any cultured woman. You will bring it back to me, won't you? A priceless possession, callously ripped from the hands of its owner. The lady weeps, and the wind bears her sorrow to his ears. What gentleman could hear this clarion call and not beg the honor of championing her cause? What in the world? I swear to you here and now, I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall scour all creation from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens for your pure heart. Why, he said. And you, my fellow servant of justice, I see your instincts are not to be underestimated, having guided you to this fair maiden's side. Now then, Miss Moon, what can you tell us of the theft? Thefts, sir, to be precise. My pure heart was only the most recent item to be taken from me. I'm certain I had it when I left home the other day. After I browsed the latest fashions at Sunsilk and took in a match at the Coliseum, I realized it was gone. So the time and location of the theft are unknown. Essential details without which we cannot solve the case. There was but one logical course of action, Miss Moon. To coax the hidden clues from your memory, we must reenact that fateful day's excursion to Sunsilk Tapestries! She's... okay. Steps of Null. Where is Sunsilk Tapestries? That's not like an actual shop in the game. That's a location. Where am I going precisely? The market? No? Wait, it says Steps of Null, right? Yeah. Over by the Aether. Okay, yeah, that's by the Pugilist Guild. We'll just go to the Aetherite Plaza. It's not like a named location, but you can, I think you can buy some, like, basic gear there. Let's see what they have. Yeah. Yeah, some lower level stuff. Level 20 and 31, lower level. Oh, you can get the Best Man and Bridesmaid stuff here. I wonder when they added that. I just have them. I don't know how I got them. That was years upon years ago. Oh, I don't know. Are you sure this is going to help? Nah, she's over there falling asleep. Miss Moon, would you be so kind as to describe your visit in detail on the day in question? I decided to take a drink there for some reason. Nothing unusual happened, but if you insist. I was pondering whether or not to purchase a new dress when a man approached me and confessed his undying love. What sort of man says that to a complete stranger, I ask you? Naturally, I was taken aback. I dropped my purse, in shock, not intentionally, on his foot, and he cried out in pain and fled. If I may be so bold, Miss Moon, that strikes me as a most unusual happening. In any case, it appears to be completely unrelated to the theft. Let us next proceed to the Colosseum and see what you remember. Oh, later crates. The Colosseum's just over here. Conspicuous crates. Oh, they have nothing to say. Okay. What the hell? That crate's looking at me funny. Oh, it's definitely a Hildibrand quest. Where could my pure heart be? And Creets is looking at me funny. Once again, Miss Moon, if you would be so kind as to tell us what you remember. Well, like before, nothing unusual happened. I felt like gambling that day and was debating which match to observe, when a gladiator approached me from behind and confessed his undying love. Naturally, I was taken aback. I whirled about and struck the man in the face with my purse, in shock, not intentionally. Unfortunately, since I was carrying a tremendous sum of money, my purse weighed about 6 score ponzes, and the blow was enough to render him unconscious. 120 ponzes! Miss Moon, you're a remarkably strong woman. Which is precisely why you were targeted! Oh, it's so obvious in hindsight. The thief bore you a grudge. No, it's more than that. He hated you with a passion! I can't hold that pose and push the controller at the same time. That's a recurring theme tonight. There are a lot of giant crates in Old Dawn. The Weaver's Guild, that Sunset Tapestries in here too. I didn't see the ones at the Weaver's Guild. Stand back! I'm on the verge of unraveling this mystery. I must be allowed to focus. Where can my pure heart be? The conspicuous crates are sweat frogging. These crates are everywhere, Ezzy. I wonder what's inside, but I don't see how we can open... Of course! I've got plenty of explosives. Here, why don't you try it? It'll be fun. Oh, yeah, sure. That seems like a good idea. Nashu's delight. Many cope with grief by taking up new pursuits, such as travel or exercise. Nashu chose to study explosives. Hey, Val. Oh, do I have to be... Oh, I've got to be, like, right here.
There are perspiring men in there. Oh, gods have mercy.
At the heart of every crime rests a single unassailable truth, reached only by navigating a web of falsehoods and contradictions. Hearken to me now, for as a shepherd leads his flock, I shall guide you to my irrefutable conclusion. A gladiator professes his love only to be rejected and physically assaulted in response, wounding his pride as a warrior and man. Resenting her prowess whilst recognizing his weakness, he carries out a more feasible vengeance. He robs Yellow Moon of her weapon, the pure heart. Inspector, we found a pure heart. These strange beings sneaking around town and wooden crates had it. Ooh. It's not what you think. We're not thieves. We're devotees. Yellow Moon is our sun and stars. We only wish to keep her safe from harm, and should she misplace an item from time to time, we'd collect it. For safekeeping, nothing untoward. You deviants were behind all the thefts. All this time you've been stalking me. What nerve? Oh, such unbridled fury, such righteous indignation, such microphone peakage. I'm going to be shouting a lot during these quests, so I really need to watch that. We should be glad to accept the goddess's punishment. Goddess? Devotees? Ah, but of course! That I had to inspect those crates was a stroke of genius indeed. As I was elucidating but a moment before, those fiends are obviously the ones responsible for the recent rash of weapon thefts, as those thefts were carried out by a single individual, you imbecile. I don't remember who this is. Oh, that's right, her. Lest you've forgotten, the culprit is a duelist. He only claims his victims' weapons after defeating them in single combat. If your powers of observation are as great as you claim, you should have deduced that those buffoons and boxes were incapable of such. I should know. I'm a reporter for the Mithril Eye. Apparently she hangs out with perverts. My name is Ellie, and I've been investigating these incidents for weeks. You know, if rumors are to be believed. Inspector Hildibrand, gentleman investigator and agent of inquiry, I presume. You're looking well for a dead man. Would you like to meet one of the duelist's victims? I'll introduce you with pleasure. You would be willing to share such precious information with me. Your generosity is commendable, Miss Ellie. May this mark the beginning of a long and beautiful friendship. Yes, very good. The name of the man is... where in the bloody hells do you think you're going? I haven't told you anything yet. A recurring theme. Later crates, also a recurring theme. The immaculate deception. Having no other recourse, Ellie would instead tell you the identity of the victim. I suppose since you're the imbecile's friend, you intend to help him. The man you want to find is an adventurer named Humphrey. Humphrey? At present, he can be found at the Golden Bazaar. With luck, the good inspector may find his way there by the time you arrive. If not, so be it. I wonder what'll happen when he discovers that the victim's a perpetrator as well. But the Golden Bazaar, that's... yeah. I'm drive on. We'll just teleport to drive on. I mean, again, we made the flight before. And it's cheap. What? No, yes, I do want to teleport, but I don't want to use an Aetheryte ticket. Sometimes I mix that up. Okay. You know, if I actually read the box, then... Come, bomb swing! Hi-ho, silver! Away! Oh, my robe's blowing weird. Okay, there we go. I was like, why is there no music anytime we're going anywhere? It's getting kind of ridiculous. Thanks, Bomb Swing. What's up, Humphrey? What it do, my good ground man? I'm Humphrey, and you are? Taking a drink. At last, I've caught up with you. You there, young sir. I'm told you're a victim of the marauding duelist. Me? A victim? How amusing. You amuse me. True, I was challenged by the duelist not long ago, where he thought to find a whelp. You found a warrior of light instead. I defended my honor and my blade. See for yourself. You mean you won? That's amazing! Well, it was nothing compared to what I faced at Cartno. Magitech to the right of us, Magitech to the left of us, stuck in the middle with Master Lu. We were core. He was a dab hand with the old magic he was. I tried to save him, of course, but there's a limit to how many giant beasties a man can... That man is no warrior of light. We're just gonna spawn in real quick. My computer runs faster than the game, it seems. Tell them... Sorry, I have to try to read this. Elizar? Elizar? I guess that's how we're gonna... Tell them how he's lost and surrendered a sword that was not his own.
Liar! Scoundrel! I trusted that bastard with my father's blade, bid him take it to a smithy for restoration, even gave him the gil to pay for it. Then he comes crawling back, sniveling and begging forgiveness for losing it in a duel. As if that's enough to set things right. Look at me, you bleeding whoreson, look at me! The flowing golden locks are no more. I've gone bald from the stress and heartbreak. I swear to everything holy that you'll face a reckoning if you don't bring her back to me. Alright, he beat the shite out of me and took the old man's sword. Used the guild to pay the Chimerd. I have no idea where he or the sword is. Alright. Oh wait, no, it Hildibrand moved back and I thought the text box changed. What am I supposed to do, huh? I can't give him what I don't have. Unless you help me find the sword. That's what you do, right? Help people? Have you no shame? First, you claim a legacy not your own, then you beg others to help you with problems of your own making. You will refuse this man, won't you, Inspector? And what of Elizar's flowing golden locks? How will forsaking young Humphrey help the man he has wronged? We shall begin our search for the sword by questioning the people of the Golden Bazaar. Something happened. Oh. Our company actions ran out. That's what happened. I just saw blue text and I thought it was something that might be important. What do you look like? Right, I'm trying to pick a good voice. Antique swords? Well, I haven't the foggiest about that. That traveling merchant Jojumpa is the one you ought to speak with. Assuming he hasn't left. Nashu's falling asleep over here too. That boy should be ashamed of himself. Robbing poor Elizar of a priceless family heirloom. Just goes to show he should never trust an adventurer who claims to be a warrior of light. Thieves and tricksters, the lot of them. May not be the most honorable solution, but mayhap you should consider giving Elizar a counterfeit blade. If the deception brings him peace in his final days, would it be so wrong? Elizar's sword wasn't much to look at, but at least it was authentic. More than a few collectors have been tricked into purchasing counterfeit relics. Yet, what drives this man to always claim his opponent's weapon? Pride? No, it must be deeper than that. What's up, Jovi?
I don't know who Jovi is. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of an antique sword, or an ancient one either, at least not one I can guarantee to be authentic. You see, any wares I determine to be of dubious origins, I immediately discard in the spring east of Camp Drybone. Although I have no swords for sale at present, I may have disposed of a facsimile similar in design to the one you described. This presents a quandary. So I am loath to deceive an honorable man like Elizar. A well-intentioned ruse may put his heart at ease, thus spurring the rejuvenation of his flowing golden locks, while we continue to search for the genuine article. Well, if there's a sword in that spring, it won't remain there for long. One of the more convenient sources of fresh water for the common folk in Camp Drybone. Tisk tisk. You should endeavor to be more optimistic, Miss Ellie. Like me! I say we search the spring first before declaring all to be lost. I'm a bird! It totally almost ate that Lalafell guy. I'm just following the map. I have no idea where we're going. Oh, I know there. I know there. That's a proper sentence. It occurs to me that I'm not yet fully recovered from my accumulated injuries. It would not be prudent to immerse my body in water. Not without first coating it with a liberal application of salamander oil, that is. Indeed. On many occasions, my dearest mother tended my childhood scrapes just so. You understand the importance of physical rehabilitation, yes? Then you can assist me by pouring the oil all over my body. Oh god, use the salamander oil on Hildibrand. The body is but an instrument in occasional needing of oiling. So come, my friend, come and oil me up! Salamander oil. A sticky oil collected from the underbelly of a river-dwelling salamander. Ah, this comforting scent. Oh, I'm a child in her arms. Quickly now, before it dries, knead the oil into my aching flesh. Massage Hildibrand. The pain multiplies manifold. Gently now, gently. Massage Hildibrand again. Oh gods, oh gods, oh gods. Yes, at last. My muscles slacken and soften. The warmth spreads and the pain becomes pleasure. Massage like only a Manderville can. Right there, yes! Keep doing that, just like that, just like... Oh, yes! Once more, with feeling! Massage Hildibrand once more! Ah! Never before have I received such splendid administrations! Now then, into the spring. You as well, my good woman. Well, I'm glad we got that out of the way. I spy with my inspector's eye. Muddy pebble. Wow, I'm really checking out this pebble. A holy pot. Okay. And a muddy bottle. I'm contributing. We just jump over the whop. You've been productive. Excellent. I see what you found. This is not the sword you're looking for. Completely useless and unremarkable rock. Oh no, what were you expecting? A rock that keeps corals away? Well, at least you didn't pick up a rock at random like some people. There's one item where it's literally a bag of bees. And like, yeah, that's a bag full of bees. Yeah, okay. No sign of the sword Jojumpa mentioned, I see. Now I'm all wet. What was that anyway? Did something cause you to... That's a whole ass sword! Once again, my instincts have guided us to our quarry. Had that I asked, or... That I had you search that section of the spring was a stroke of...
Inspector, it's bad for your health to conduct investigations in those clothes. I'll go to Ul'dah and fetch you some new ones.
How thoughtful of you, Nashu. While you're there, purchase a few bottles of hair tonic for Elazar as well. The newest, most potent blend you can find. Is it not wonderful, my friend? Soon all of Elazar's woes will be no more. I'm sure he's going to be elated. Come on, new Sabatender mount. Well, we gotta go give a sword to a bald old man. I would imagine it plays the gold saucer music. Six more levels above the fate. Oh yeah, there are actually people in this. I'll help them out. Except, you know, there aren't any more enemies. Oh, they're all over here. Give him a little bit of something. Oh, I could use a little bit of something myself. As promised, I return to you your father's ancient blade. Aye, it is her. Every chip and scratch is just as I remember. God's bless you, sir. Never expected you would go to such lengths for two strangers without thought of reward. Altruism's a rare trait these days. 'Tis common enough if you know where to look. A gentleman recognizes the good in every soul, and understands that none deserve to be forsaken. Oh, gee golly. Spoken like a true gentleman, though your garments beg to differ. Inspector, I brought your change of clothing. I also bought a supply of tonic from this peddler I met in Pearl Lane. Excellent work, Nashu. If you would just bring me that case. Inspector? Inspector Hildibrand? There appears to be something lodged in my forehead. Could it be a missive from an adoring admirer? The author neglected to pin her name. I shall come to claim the collector's blade. That's supposed to be flattering? No, you... It's supposed to be intimidating. The duelist wrote this. He's daring you to stop him. Oh, gasp! A challenge? For me? Oh, at last, the curtain rises. Very well. If I'm to duel the duelist, I must dress for the occasion. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, accept your challenge! He's incredible! So bold, so majestic, just like a warrior of light. No, a gentleman of light! He's exceptionally something. Oh, Car! Inspector Hildibrand, you look amazing! Hildibrand. This is far from the strongest of swords. Blue skies and a rolling desert. How much longer must I seek the blade of legend? Sorry, I was warming my voice up to do deep voice. I gotta get ready for it. So if you Gentleman Hero Hildibrand. Challenge accepted, my worthy opponent. You shall not claim the blade. With my, let us call it what it is, genius, I shall bring you to justice. Wait, you wish to duel with weapons, not wits? This bridge hardly seems appropriate for such an epic battle. So if you don't know, there's a Hildibrand, like an entire questline per expansion, but each of them is broken into chapters. So we just finished chapter 1 for this one. Hey, I know that spear. That's one I found buried with the pumpkins. Pumpkins sort of remind me of it's gone. Never mind. The science of deduction. Ellie wishes to share her latest discoveries with you. I'll keep the previews in, because they're unique enough. Perchance you're curious about the duelist's declared target. It so happens I've identified the weapon in question. The treaty blade is part of an Take 2. The treaty blade is part of an Ishgardian noble's collection, or was, I should say. No, it's not been stolen yet. It's been purchased by an old Dawn collector, the wife of a wealthy merchant living in Vesper Bay. Suffice it to say, I would be remiss in my duties as a reporter were I to not investigate her. And should the duelist strike whilst I'm present, well, I hope I needn't explain what a golden opportunity that would be. Ingratiating myself to her may prove to be the greatest challenge, though. I'm told she's a difficult woman to please. Fortunately, I'm also told she has a fondness for rare flowers. The sort Tues in Camp Drybone sells. You can come along if you like. Nope. What do we get? Pod. Let's go, Pod. Mighty quiet night, ain't it, Pod? You know what? I'll turn on the mount music. I forgot where the mount music is. System settings? Yes. Sound settings, play music when mounted. Pod plays Weight of the World from the Dark Apocalypse raids. Here you are, miss. Thank you for your patronage. Was it for love or money that you killed him? I don't know who that was. It was you? Have you gone mad? That was an Amalja arrow in his back. I don't even know how to shoot a bow. Amalja don't shoot fleeing unarmed merchants. They capture and temper them. Not that you or your victim make for convincing merchants. If you're going to misrepresent yourself, put some effort into it. Wear gloves, for God's sakes. Or at least don't wave your hands in front of my face. The calluses on your fingers betray you as a veteran archer. Doubtless, you used your skills to great effect 5 years ago, as did your partner. So again, I ask, was it because he took from you your share? Or your sister? You don't touch a man's kin. He knew that, and yet he... Ah, damn. I thought he did it for the money. You two, he's all yours. Yes, of course. Thank you for the help, Inspector. At least he's competent. When did investigating crimes become such a popular profession? It's not his job, you know. He just likes doing it. Belongs to one of Ishgard's high houses. Some say he's a baron. Not at all like that buffoon Hildibrand, don't you think? I try not to think about Hildibrand. We should get going. Lady Dorilda will not take kindly to wilted flowers. So at this point in the game, well, at the point of the release of this quest, we couldn't go to Ishgard yet. So we'd heard of Ishgard here and there, they talked about it, but it wasn't somewhere we could be. I don't have anywhere to put my bottle. I didn't even take a drink. I didn't get the chance. Sophia going. I believe you have something to present to Lady Dorilda. Go on. Again, as I told the last 20 who came before, if you come looking for work, you're too late. And even if I were in need of additional security, I would not deign to hire a common adventurer. Do you not see my getup? Now remove yourself from my sight before I have you removed. Alstic lavender, the fragrant variety of lavender rarely found in the arid lowland regions of Thanos. Or I can give her my elite guild ship Mark Bill. Did you really think I could be so easily manipulated? Present the right gift, pray or speak the magic words, and you would earn my respect. What's more, flower's beauty is fleeting. I value beauty which transcends the boundaries of time, everlasting, enduring, unchanging, like mine. Now get out. Forgive us, Lady Dorilda, we meant no disrespect. We were afraid that you would not heed our warnings otherwise. A notorious violent thief is plotting to steal the treaty blade. You fools. I shall come to claim the collector's blade, yes. I read the mithril eye, I know full well of whom you speak, and it is none of your concern. I have a legion of guards at my disposal. Should he try, I'll have him seized.
or worse. And even if by some miracle he should succeed, he will not escape my wrath, for I have retained the services of a certain gentleman. Oh, Lord. But you may see for yourself. Like every piece in my collection, he has been chosen with the utmost care. Now look on my peerless inspector, interlopers, and despair.
Ships that pass in the night, a signal shown in the darkness. The lady cries out for a guardian, and a gentleman must needs oblige. I swear to you here and now, I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall neither slumber nor sleep until the fiend who covets the treaty blade is brought to justice. Also, Nashu's here. My lady, what brings you here? Are you come in pursuit of the duelist as well? Or perchance in pursuit of me?
As if I would spend a single gil on an insufferable incompetent.
To be fair, you're not spending a single gil on me. Oh. Thanks, Val.
A chance to investigate such an intriguing case is payment enough. Preemptive declarations of criminal intent are hardly in vogue.
Sorry I'm late. Busy solving a murder. Briardine, consulting inspector.
At your service, my lady. I haven't seen Briardine in ages.
I forgot his name.
He's a pretty cool cat, though.
Conniving inspector.
Consulting inspector. Rotting flesh and saltpeter. Hildibrand, Manderville, and Nashimakaraka, I presume. Two rank amateurs playing at a profession of which they know not. Call me when you finish with these wastrels. You see, I do not want nor need your help. Briardine's more than capable of overseeing the transfer. Now get out, all of you! Where have you been, Maria? And where's my vase? There was this strange flying thing, and the vase, I dropped it in the water. I was so... That vase once belonged to the royal house of Thorn. You have any idea how much it was worth? You will go back outside right now and search for my vase, and you are not to return until you find it. Do I make myself clear?
My lady, pray allow me to go in the girl's stead. It's not safe, for she herself spoke of a ferocious wild beast. With my unmatched investigative skills, I shall swiftly locate and recover the missing vase, thereby earning your respect. At which point you will gladly grant me permission to investigate the thieving duelist. Verily, it is a plan fiendishly clever in its intricacies.
No one spoken aloud.
Miss Maria, would you be so kind as to tell me exactly what happened?
I can't not laugh whenever he makes a face like that.
I picked up the vase in Oda, like Mother said, and I was on my way home. I was crossing the bridge, and then the flying thing came. I got scared, so I ran. When I stopped, it was gone, but so was the vase. I think I dropped it in Nafika's wells. I want to go and look, but there were scary-looking things down there. I'm scared to go alone. You are no longer alone, Miss Maria. We shall go together and look for the vase. All 5 of us. All 4 of you. I'm going after Inspector Briarty. If the duelist strikes, I mean to be there. But Miss Ellie, how can you ignore the plight of a young girl for the sake of a story? Because that's my job, you imbecile. Well, we shall not be derelict in our duty to justice. Come, Nashu, we must away. You don't even know what the bloody face looks like. Maria, dear, listen. If it gets dangerous, or if you feel afraid, you run to this adventurer for help. Understand?
Yeah, I'll explode him good. I do that.
I'll explode 8 hells out of them. I'll explode an entirely new hell into existence. Just to send them there. Also, my jetpack is huge. So I have to zoom the camera out. Oh, that's the Beacon Hill Lighthouse. Well, conveniently, that's kind of where we're headed. So... also can't fly that high. Of course, that's the first thing we hear. Give me a second. Okay, I think I'm good. A pox upon that thieving demon bird. We shall rue the day he crossed paths with me. Huh? A vase. I know not of what you... curses infernal refuse underfoot. Every point is a dagger. There's something in the water at the man's feet. Oh, I see toads. Time to explode some toads. Twofer. I do not want that animal skin. The vase. Well, anything that falls in water is like to be swept downstream fairly quickly. Does this have anything to do with that queer winged beast I saw earlier? No? Never mind then. I pushed the button, but it didn't advance. Oh, hi, Earths. Oh? What? Where is this other? Well, you can't even hit me. Tragic. Why was that wolf linked to those toads? Oh, they're way up. Well, it's a good thing we can fly now. Oh, damn it. I almost tried to click into OBS. I thought it said wrestling merchant for a moment. That girl what run by earlier? I seen her. Had something in her hands, but dropped it while crossing the bridge. Didn't get a good look, but I reckon it don't matter any road. Whatever it was is long gone by now. And I have to go all the way back over there. Lordy. Whee! I'm just gonna stand on that rope real quick. Don't mind me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna break every bone in my body real quick. Don't mind me. Yeah, fuck up those toads.
I'll be taking this. Excuse me, my good sir. Do I spy the treasured vase of Lady Dorilda over... Oh. Oh dear. Does this belong to you, child? Forgive me, I was so engrossed in my search I did not notice. Your search for what, pray tell? The demon bird that absconded with my weapon. I set it down for but a moment only to see it next in the talons of that accursed creature. I gave chase following it to these waters, but in my haste I must have stepped upon your vase. He would say vase. Don't fret, Maria. I know it looks bad, but I'm sure Inspector Hildibrand will think of something. Oh, but I already have my faithful assistant. Hearken to me now, for as the rising sun doth dispel the dark, so shall my solution resolve our dilemma. But first, we must gather as many fragments of the vase as we can find. Why does this feel so familiar? How could I have been so careless? For precious potsherds. Oh, this one's like really in there, I guess. Like really in there. Like I'm messing up my robe in this nice river. Come to present your findings, have you? Splendid. Let's have a look. Precious potsherd. All the Sultan's chocobos and all the Sultan's men couldn't put this vase back together again. Well done, my friend. This should be more than sufficient for our needs. These performed miracles is far less, after all. What manner of solution could he have? The vase looks to be beyond all hope to me. The hammer. A shattered antique vase will not deter Inspector Hildibrand from his mission. Somebody changed jobs. There's but one person in all Eorzea capable of reconstructing this vase. A man whose skill with the hammer has brought rival goldsmiths low. So breathtaking are his works, so fearsome his competitive spirit. This man's no mere goldsmith. You speak of him as one of a great warrior. Once, a notorious gang of thieves perpetrated a series of robberies in Ul'dah, targeting establishments which sold luxury goods. One such shop was owned by the humble lapidary of whom I speak. Well, obviously I've seen that word once before. His was the last shop the thieves struck. For the following morning, they were found beaten, bound, and gagged in the gold court. The brass blades never learned who was responsible. The only information they had was the testimony of a thief who kept muttering the words, "The hammer, the hammer." He sounds dangerous. Aye, that he does. and I do so enjoy the company of dangerous men. That's not weird. But where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Gilgamesh, and that is my companion, Enkidu. Well, not really. It's been many moons since I last saw her, so to ease the burden of loneliness, I tamed a rooster and painted it green. In any case, you mean to search for this goldsmith, yes? If so, it would be my pleasure to help. The pleasure is all mine, Gilligan. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, bid you welcome. That hard for you to remember. I give you leave to call me Gil. Excellent suggestion, Greg. Playful monikers are an effective means of building camaraderie. Call me Hildy. Now then, from what I know of the goldsmith's propensity to procure his materials himself, I've deduced that he is most likely to be found in the vicinity of Blue Fog in northern Thanalan. It's there we shall begin our search. Northern Thanalan. I don't think we can get there from Western Thanalan, can we? Nope, we're teleporting. Northern Thanalan is one of those way out of the way places. Camp Blue Fog, that's cheap enough. It's weird that New Game Plus thing is down there. I'm not used to having anything in the corner. Oh, we're going right here. Okay. Hey, Nashu. If a Doblin became a zombie, would that make it a Zomblin? Or a Dombie? The Doblin's wounds indicate it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints lead to the north. I don't think it's been dead long. Maybe whoever did it's still around? Back up, Basilisk. You don't want to mess with this. What's up, Gil? This goldsmith is not to be trifled with. I'm just doing my Worf voice for Gilgamesh now. Whatever. This basilisk died because he had no honor. The basilisk's wounds indicate it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north. A single blow to the head. Impressive. His handiwork is unmistakable. The corpse is still quite warm. Oh, lordy. The Doblin, the Basilisk, this Ahriman, all were slain with a hammer, as was that beast yonder, unless I'm mistaken. That Chimera must be his latest prize, which means he must still be about. Mayhap he's watching us at this very moment, attempting to ascertain our intentions. He was ever a cautious man when on the hunt. Alas, it comes to this. Though every fiber of my being cries out in rebellion, I must break my oath and do the unspeakable. What must you do that is so terrible? I must dance! I'm a Manderville man, doing what only a Manderville can. From the peace of Coerthus to Sandalan, Manderville man. I cannot avert mine eyes. That is the dance of House Manderville, passed down from father to son. Were to perform it within sight of our quarry, he would not be able to resist revealing himself. Alas, I neglected to properly stretch my legs beforehand. My good woman, I see no other solution. You must dance in my stead, though it be a gross, nay, unconscionable violation of my family's traditions. I must bequeath to you the Manderville. Learned the Manderville dance. I already knew it. Manderville men, the time has come for you to do what only a Manderville can. I hold on. I need to screenshot that for the thumbnail. We are as siblings now, my constant comrade, for I have shared with you the secrets of House Manderville. Now you must use that knowledge. Go to the fallen Chimera and dance like only a Manderville can. Yeah, that's one dead Chimera. Oh, gee williker, that's one dead Chimera. Hammer still in the goat's head. Manderville man. Dancing like only a Manderville can. I kinda forgot that other part. Manderville man. Manderville. Fancy yourself a Manderville man? You would do what only a Manderville can? Then lift your legs and put up your hands! Be a Manderville man! He comes. God, that controller vibration. You've not to fear from me, not at all. The only accounts I came to settle were with the Chimera. But you were not drawn here by some coincidence, were you? No, you came in search of me, Godbert. Why else would you gyrate your hips in such a gentlemanly fashion if not that? Wait, I know you. She of strong yet tender fingers. But more importantly, how in the hells did you learn the Manderville? If I did not teach you, then who? I think that line's because I'm a goldsmith. There are some parts of the game where it acknowledges you being a certain job or reaching a certain point in class quest. By the grace of Thal, what sorcery is this? He yet lives? Hildibrand, Hildibrand, Maximilian Monroe! 10 years, Hildibrand. 10 years since you left home. And 5 since I learned of your trip to Dalamud. How long were you planning to allow your mother and father to suffer under the illusion that their beloved son was dead? Son? You're Hildy's father? God puts goldsmiths Manderville man. Smithing is only a Manderville can. Oil him up and give him a tan. Fit for a Manderville man. Please, father, cease your undulations at once. There are more pressing matters at hand. Or he might have recognized me from the gold saucer. This antique vase must be made whole once more, for the sake of Miss Maria. God, he's so tall. Even Hildibrand's tall, but Godbert... Do not worry, little one. I deal with worse cases before my morning bowel movement. Oh, thanks for that, Godbert. Hold your applause until the end. By we go, guide my hammer! Look how it sparkles in the twilight, how it radiates elegance. Would you all not agree that it is a work of art? You completely destroyed a priceless antique's historical value. Nonsense. I've taken a dull, unremarkable vase and transformed it into something far superior. I hope you were paying attention, Hildy. How long has it been since you last held a hammer? Father, that is not my path. I'm an agent of inquiry, an inspector. It is my duty to help those in need. Miss Maria is one such person. There are others too, innocent people whose weapons were callously ripped from their hands by a thieving duelist. How you'd put away childish dreams. No matter, you will understand in due time. No, I will not. I'm an inspector, Father. I can be naught else.
Mr. Godbert, sir, I don't think my mother's going to like what you did. She probably won't let Mr. Hildibrand help with the investigation.
We cannot say that for certain, can we? Perhaps she'll take a liking to this reimagining. You spoke of a thieving duelist, did you not? It so happens I'm something of a duelist myself. Were we to cross paths with this fellow, I would welcome the opportunity to pit my skills against his. And Kido as well, I should think. I see you too possess a strong sense of justice. Full glad am I to have met you, Greg. Now let us return to Vesper Bay and see how our vase is received. Vesper Bay, you say? What a coincidence. I shall be traveling there on business once I've finished gathering materials. I think I might have seen the demon bird which took my weapon. Go on without me. I shall follow anon. I read that completely wrong, but whatever. What do you mean, in the duty list? Oh, I'm standing in the middle of a fate now. Or I used to be. I wasn't registered for a duty. Duty. Where am I going? Horizon. Duty. Later, Tier. What were those Orobons in a giant pack just now? If you see a bunch of enemies in a pack like that, there's probably a dead player nearby. Or they just totally outran them. It's worth checking either way. I'll just run into that post real quick, don't mind me. My tiger's also going to go through that stone wall. Mayhap Miss Maria should be the one to present the vase. I hope she likes it. Reconstructed vase. If every component of an object were to be replaced, would the resulting object be fundamentally considered the same? Philosophers are unsure. Godbert doesn't care. Mother, I brought you the vase. By the gods, have you all no shame? How dare you make my daughter complicit in your chicanery? I don't know where you found this gaudy trash, but it bears no resemblance whatsoever to the vase I purchased. Now see here, Lady Dorilda. Not only did you send Maria to fetch your priceless vase alone, placing her in considerable danger should bandits or wild beasts attack, which they did, but... Gaudy trash? Lord Manderville, sir. I didn't realize you'd arrived. He still isn't wearing pants. Though I know it's nothing compared to the lavish accommodations an esteemed gentleman such as yourself must enjoy. Oh, that's Dorilda. Though I know it's nothing compared to the lavish accommodation an esteemed gentleman such as yourself must enjoy, I pray my humble abode meets with your satisfaction. Oh, it does, my lady, it does indeed. Especially that exquisite vase over yonder. Although I gather from your previous comment that you do not like my reconstruction. Your reconstruction? Oh, I don't like it. I love it. I would go so far as to call it a new centerpiece of my Thorn Dynasty collection. Oh, what a relief. I would have been distressed had you said otherwise. We Mandervilles do so take pride in our work and ever strive for professional perfection. Oh, but why am I repeating what my son Hildibrand had doubtless told you when you offered to investigate the duelist threats? Enough expository banter, I say! I cannot recall if your son used his precise words, but I do remember thinking that his help would be most welcome. You will be helping us, Inspector Hildibrand, will you not? Wait a minute, your father is Lord Godbert Manderville, the man who took Ellen Quaverin's seat on the Syndicate. It appears there's been a great many developments over the past 10 years of which I was completely unaware. In any case, we must redirect our energies toward the investigation of the thieving duelist. Our first order of business will be to review all the facts with consenting Inspector Briardine. I don't know why I had such a... Oh, it put it right there in my face. Right there in my face. What's up, Godbert? Or Maria. I guess we'll talk to you first. She likes it. I hope I did not speak over much earlier. My wife would describe it as a proclivity to pontificate, but I prefer to think of it as an earnest desire to establish rapport with my fellow man. Come, we have a thief to catch. Let us seek out Inspector Briardine at once. Oh, hi, Inspector Briardine. Why are you still here? Allow me to elucidate. Lady Dorilda has asked that we assist with the investigation. Now, kindly share with us all your information. Fine. Our plans have advanced to a stage that even you couldn't ruin them anyway. I commissioned several reproductions of the treaty blade through a merchant named Jojonpa, who traffics in counterfeit I was going to say antiquities, I should have just gone with that. These blades have been delivered to the observatorium, where they're being distributed amongst Lady Dorilda's sellsword. Once I give the order, they will transport them via alternate routes to Vesper Bay. Oh, I think I get it. You're hiding the real transport with a bunch of decoys, right? They're all decoys. The moment the thief strikes, all our forces will converge on his location, including those disguised as small folk along each route. The real treaty blade will remain in the original owner's vault until the thief has been apprehended. Everything has been accounted for. You are superfluous. Mayhap we could use more small folk to watch the roads in and out of the observatorium, assuming you have the capacity to conduct yourself in an unassuming fashion. Fear not, my fellow inspector, for I am a master of disguise. Have you any information regarding the duelist himself? A description? Never thought to ask Humphrey, did you? The thief is said to be a towering brute dressed in red who wears a halberd. He may also wield it. A man so garishly dressed should be easy to find in snowy Coerthas. And I suppose we don't need your help after all, do we? Come or don't, I couldn't care less. Be seeing you. Bye. Pray forgive my lateness. Greg, my good man, what a pleasure to see you again. We just received new information regarding the weapon thief. A victim described him as a halberd-wielding brute dressed in... Oh, a ridiculous outfit! A ridiculous outfit? Now I am intrigued. What reasons would a warrior have for wearing impractical clothing? For what reasons indeed? It is enough to make a gentleman laugh. That damnable demon bird continues to elude me, but no longer. Soon I shall claim my vengeance and weapon both. Inspector Hildibrand would have you accompany him to Coerthas. Allow me to summarize our current plan of action. Our destination is the observatorium, and our mission is to pose as goodly small folk, in accordance with Inspector Briardine's instructions. Naturally, should the situation demand improvisation, we are to disregard those instructions. Any questions? No? Then let us sally forth at once. My redoubtable confederate. You're an experienced traveler, are you not? Why don't you lead the way to Coerthas? Alright, I guess my ass is going there first. There's really no good way to get to Coerthas, so we'll just, go to... Holy shit, I lost Coerthas. Camp Dragonhead. Nah. We'll be good. Let's pop a ride. Catch you later, Allie. Oh, fuck, that's a crocodile. Whee! Oh, right here. Read the map, dingus. Hail to thee, fellow servant of justice. I take it you're one of the many tasked with transporting a counterfeit treaty blade. Clearly you've mistaken me for someone else, sir. At ease, Sergeant. They're with us. More small folk. Keep an eye on them, or else. But sir, bugger me. Don't you bloody move until I get back. I say, this land is always... Oh, is this land always so inhospitable? The biting winds, the endless snows. Mayhap keeping active will help me to stay warm. Oh, and should I chance to find a thieving duelist, I will of course summon you. After administering the requisite beating. Ha ha ha!
Bye.
Good, you're still... Wasn't there someone else with you a moment ago? Ah, you speak of Greg. He ventured outside the gates mere moments before your arrival, full eager to catch the thief, as are we. Come, Nashu, we too must answer the call of duty. So much shooty. Well, you look like you might actually be useful. Why don't you have a word with my man near the east gates? We're undermanned over there.
Okay.
Ah, polar bear.
What's up, Alberic? He gives out the Dragoon quest. Any halberd-wielding mummers shall answer to me.
You see that now?
No? Oh, I don't think my eyes were playing tricks on me, but there's only one way to be sure. You wait here.
Inspector, over there, look!
What is it, Nashu? Pray, tell me what you see. Aha! I see you, demon bird. You will not escape me this time. But hello there, my friends. Is not amiss. Oh, it's just Greg. For a moment, I thought you might have spotted our thief. Come, Nashu, we have lingered here over long. We must egress post-haste. We must egress! There's naught out of the ordinary here either. No lack, We've scoured every ilm of this. There goes Enkidu. We've scoured every ilm of this area to no avail. I can only conclude that, having learned that his opponent was to be the legendary Inspector Hildibrand, the duelist renounced his criminal ways and retreated into hiding. Or perhaps he's waiting patiently outside the walls for the wagons to leave. That being said, should you decide to venture into the wilderness, you'd best arm yourself with more than your wits. I appreciate your concern, Miss Ellie, but a gentleman should abstain from violence unless absolutely necessary.
I'll fight for you, Inspector. I even found a weapon to use.
At a 12? Is that the self-same spear which propelled me to the Red Moon? Wherever did you find it? It was buried in the snow. Well, one cannot ignore the will of destiny. Return it to me, Nashu. Though I will still endeavor to avoid fisticuffs, I will be duly armed should worst come to worst. Now then, we begin our search for the duelists to the east of the observatorium.
Hi, Greg.
Come now, how hard can it be to find a large man dressed in red in Coerthus? It's close enough, come on. Island Gubu. I pushed the wrong button. Take your post, my good woman, and entrust your safety to me. Inspector Hildibrand is ready for battle.
God, it's cold out here.
Wherefore art thou, my nefarious nemesis? Was not the selfsame creature, but one of many. Nevertheless, I know that my weapon is close by. You sense it too, don't you? I just see Gubus. Not you. Greg, I've been meaning to ask, why do you covet this weapon so? If you but beheld it, you would understand. In some ways, it bore a resemblance to a spear, but in other respects, it was quite different. It was crowned with a magnificent axe blade, to which was welded a musket barrel. It was one of the first weapons I added to my collection after arriving in these lands. Ah, how I yearn to reclaim it. The strongest of spears. That's Nael's spear from 1.0, the main villain. That weapon of yours bears a striking resemblance to the strongest of spears. I claimed this weapon 5 years ago. Surely you can't be serious. Now you call me Shirley? No matter. Give it to me. Give it to me! This spear and I have traveled together to the very heavens. I will not relinquish it again. This spear and I have bested many a man together. I will not relinquish it again. We are at an impasse. I can't believe I'm saying this, but well done, Inspector. Thanks to you, we've caught the weapon thief in the act. Miss Ellie, you're grossly misreading our dispute. Greg is a good, honest man who I'm certain has never stolen a weapon in his life. Indeed, I have not. Every weapon I have claimed was by rights mine. Each was a trophy for besting my opponent in single combat. Eh? I believe that constitutes a confession. Seize him. A confession to what? I've done not wrong. You're all beyond reason. Yes, my plan to secure Greg's confession was utterly flawless, and his capture will be the coup de grace. Well, my plan is thus far flawless. Griffin Crossing is still impassable. I know who you are, even if that imbecile doesn't, so let's not mince words. Only you have the skill to face the duelist in battle. Even so, your strength alone will likely not suffice. I suggest you muster what allies you can. Nah, I'm good on my own. Whee! Running in the snow. Playing in the snow. Ha 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 ha.
Mercy, Miss Ollie. Oh, my good woman, it's a relief to hear your footfalls. As you have doubtless deduced, I was unable to prevent Greg from escaping through the doors. I must leave the rest to you.
Doing all these voices is my throat's like. We'll probably finish this chapter up and then call the stream. End a little early tonight. Still not used to Wednesday being on the schedule. Yes, it was I behind these doors the whole time. It took so long to arrive, I was getting worried you might have gotten lost. Long did I wonder what role in this, or what your role in this play was. A silent guardian, content to watch events unfold with minimal interaction. At last, I understand. We were fated to duel, you and I. It's time to best me, and you may have the spear. Fail, and your weapons are forfeit. Fair terms, do you not think? I'll even extend them to your allies. I grant you leave to summon others. After all, will avail you no advantage. For Gilgamesh, it is imprisoned time! You get chunk. No, don't forget that. Battle on the Big Bridge, now accessible.
Do not worry about me, my friend. I shall extricate myself in due time.
Now we're just gonna solo this. Realm Reborn. Battle on the Big Bridge. Oh shit! I meant to read that. Wait, no, withdraw. I wanted to read the thing. In his quest to acquire the strongest of weapons, the notorious duelist Gilgamesh has long eluded authorities. Until now. Forced to take a stand at the impassable Griffin Crossing, he's challenged you to a duel. Triumph, and he shall yield his latest prize, but should you fail, your weapons will be forfeit. buff up here. As a blue mage, I have spells that can buff me if I'm alone during a beat. So I'll be good.
Go on, Enkidu. It's Tues, your favorite. Fine, I admit it. Fighting all 8 of you is just too much for me. Not half my line. Everything.
I'm keeping my Worf voice.
Why, I've been had. This is far from the strongest of fears. I feel so betrayed. Goodness gracious. I just remembered something.
Get back here. Oh, you survived.
Oh, that thought. I must say, I quite enjoy these tussles.
I don't remember this mechanic.
You silly! Aha!
Oh, I thought it like knocked me in the air or something. I'll just get shot. That's cool. I'll just be a frog too. Take this hit. And my spell wore off right before I got hit. If I get hit while I have full fog active, it changes to a new attack, which is what I was going for, and then it wore off the second before I got hit, so.
I won't look out so easily.
Oh, it skipped the cutscene! Oh fuck, I forgot to turn. I forgot. Hold on. I fucked that one up. Hold on, let's run that again real quick. I forgot to turn cutscenes back on, sorry. It wasn't too bad. I don't mind doing it again. I didn't even think about it coming into this. Oh, I just turned off Mighty Guard.
Favorite?
I guess I'll just be Frog again. Frog, frog, frog. damage over time is more contributing than any attacks I would do at minimum.
Fight it all in.
He's got grovel as his
It's just
finger
too
there.
much for me. Not? Ha! I lied! Have at thee! Why, I've been had! This is far from the strongest of spears. I feel so betrayed. Goodness gracious! I, just remembered something.
Oh, it didn't get them.
I must say, I quite enjoy these tussles. I feel we've gained an understanding. And I will pound you, silly! Ha-ha!
No, stop dodging attacks. Take damage, damn it. That didn't count that. Oh, it did. Fuck. Well, I ruined that. I thought it didn't proc. At least it renewed bleeding. Oh, I forgot. I've got the hammer. The Texas hammer. Region. There we go.
Well then. That's enough of a beating for now.
There we go. I've got to remember to turn cutscenes back on at the start of the streams. Ugh. Why, Greg? Why? Are you dead again, Inspector? How many swords did he drop while... Wait, doesn't Abendare look just like Elazar's sword? But even to my untrained eye, this is obviously a counterfeit blade. And so is this one, and this one? What in the world? Briardine, enlighten me. Alone yet still armed. In any case, he seems satisfied with the halberd. We'll proceed with the delivery. Head back to Vesper Bay. Horizon. I'll just pay it. Yeah. We'll finish this episode out, and then that'll be the stream for now. What's up, Dorilda? Tis more magnificent than I imagined. To make a fine addition to my collection.
Just walks off.
And with that, our business is concluded. Cheers. I genuinely mean that in your case, by the way.
All's well that ends well, right, Inspector? Though it's a shame that Greg turned out to be the thief.
There you are, Inspector Hildibrand, or Briardine. Well, why the fuck would I think she's talking to Hildibrand? Why did you not wait for me at the docks? Why are you all staring at me so? Oh, never mind that. Where is my treaty blade? But didn't we just give you the treaty blade? Disguise yourself as the client. And then get a little bit of acid reflux. Hold on. That's the most important part of the plan right there. And then you let the treaty blade come to you. Take advantage of an existing situation to distract us from a real crime. Brilliant. The man in red never spoke of the treaty blade, only the halberd. Moreover, he always issued his challenges in person. Dear gods, isn't it obvious? What is it like in your funny little brains? It must be so boring. If the man in red didn't send a challenge, then who did? God, Bert. I believe this is addressed to me, condescending Inspector Briardine. Piss off. 400 years have I slept, 1,000 faces do I wear. What is yours will be mine. I shall come to claim the Lapis Maiden's virtue. A many-faced phantom thief. Interesting. The design and the wording are the same as before. The thief who stole the treaty blade sent this. Very well. I, and I alone, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, once more accept your challenge.
You want a challenge, hmm? Stand and face me, you buffoon! That face dough. I don't do the laughter of children so well. Woo! How dare you all laugh at a time like this after allowing my precious treaty blade to be stolen? And you, Maria. Well, I suppose it is a little funny, isn't it? The two of them dashing to and fro. A pair of gentlemen mummers. You know, it's been far too long since we've seen a show. We should head into the city later, just you and me. Not bad, Hildy, not bad at all. You're indeed a Manderville man. I should have voiced Godbert older to start with. Mark my face, oh phantom of many faces, for it is the face of The fiend dares lay claim to the fair maiden's virtue, as seeds of jealousy quicken within an inspector's soul. Can true love bloom on this battlefield? Will this Manderville man find his Manderville wife? Hildibrand will return in a case of indecency. Hey, what's with the goggles those men were wearing? They look special. Maybe if I ask nicely, they'll give me a pair? I guess we'll find out next time. Oh, Lord. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to start the next episode if we're just gonna leave it off like one quest in. We'll pick it up from there next time. I'm gonna hop over to Limsa and head to the inn to sign out. And that is the beginning of the Hildibrand questline. God, that's just the beginning. It's the gold saucer event going on right now. I have gold saucer cookies that I got, oh god, like 8 years ago now. I think I still have some. They're individually wrapped, so I probably still shouldn't eat them. I'll find them for the next Final Fantasy stream. Come one, come all. The gold saucer. I don't know. Sometimes you can pick it out. It's stylized Roman. I have the font on my computer too, so I can use it for like thumbnails and the BRBs and such. What are you doing, Kai? Just standing around? Greetings, lass. What can I do for you this fine evening? I'm going to bed, and then I'm going to bed.
So, so what? Oh shit! I can't sign out while I'm in new game. Suspend. Yes. So I can tell it suspend, and then when I pick it back up, we'll start up here on this quest. Suspend chapter and save your current progress? Yes. Push me back. I didn't know you can't log out during New Game Plus. I didn't even think about it. Okay. Log out.